Welcome to Stage 6 of the 2018 TIRRENO Adriatico.
Like and subscribe for more.
Marcel Kittel of Katusha Alpecin claimed his second victory at the 2018 TIRRENO Adriatico on Monday after beating Peter Sagan of Bora Hansgrohe to the line on Stage 6 after a messy run into Fano on the Adriatic coast. Max Ricci finished third, but the quick-step Floor's lead-out man was only sprinting because Fernando Galvera had crashed with 8 kilometers remaining in an incident that almost took out Sagan as well. Galvera landed up with a fractured hand, and it remains to be seen whether or not he'll be racing the 10-kilometer time trial to round out the TIRRENO Adriatico. Sagan was right behind Galvera when the Colombian touched the wheel in front of him and sparked a pile-up in the middle of the bunch. Somehow, in a feat of bike handling that you sense few other riders would be capable of, the world champion stayed upright and now faced the battle just be able to contest the expected finish sprint. After changing his rear wheel, which was broken by the rider behind him, Sagan chased back on, but it was only half the battle as he then proceeded to bunny hop roundabouts and seek the riskiest lines in order to haul himself up through the reduced peloton up towards the front for the winding up sprint that was now in full swing. Sagan perhaps paid for all of those efforts as he opened up his sprint from Kittel's slipstream. He started to draw up alongside the German but was never able to overhaul him, and the result goes down as a repeat of Stage 2. It's the second victory of this race for Kittel, whose early season woes now seem to be a distant memory. I was actually just left from Quickstep and I saw it happening 5 meters behind me. I didn't really know who it was, but then I heard that it was Galvera, Kittel said of the crash. It's very unfortunate for him and for his team, but we tried to focus on our goal of the stage win and the sprint, and everything worked out good. The boys did a very good job and I'm very proud of them. On the team today, there was nothing to complain about, and we controlled the race, and we really had one goal, and we worked together as one team, and everyone gave 110%, and I'm very happy to win the stage for the team. The 153 kilometer penultimate stage from Numana to Fano represented a stall in hostilities in the battle for the overall classification, and indeed, there was no change to the general classification. Mikhail Kwiatkowski of Team Sky finished safely in the peloton to retain his overall lead, with none of the overall contenders caught up in the crash with Galvera. Moments later, Geraint Thomas, who lost the overall lead due to a jammed chain, suffered another mechanical, though he was able to rejoin the peloton with the help of Gianni Moscon and Chris Froome, who paced him back up from 8 kilometers out. Ahead of Tuesday's final time trial, Kwiatkowski retains a buffer of just 3 seconds over BMC's Damiano Caruso, but the pole tried to make it a couple of seconds more. The stage finished with 2 laps of the 12.6 kilometer circuit, and on the first lap at the finish line doubled as an intermediate sprint with some time bonuses of 3, 2 and 1 seconds for the first 3 riders to cross the line. Marcus Burghardt of Bora Hansgrohe, the last survivor of the day's breakaway, mopped up the 3-second bonus, but when Kwiatkowski went for what was left, Caruso, rather than getting involved himself, sent teammates Greg van Avermaet and Patrick Bevan to beat him to the line and make sure that Kwiatkowski did not pick up any of the remaining bonus seconds. There was actually a gap between me and van Avermaet, so of course it was difficult to take the bonus seconds. But they were there, so I was going to try at least, said Kwiatkowski. In the end, I came out with nothing, and if I'd end up losing the TIRRENO Adriatico by 2 seconds, then I'd be really angry. That brings me to the end of my review of Stage 6 of the 2018 TIRRENO Adriatico. Be sure to like and share this video, post any comments, questions, criticisms that you may have in the comment section down below. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, and last but by no means least, remember that until the two of us meet again, stay carved up for the win. See you next time. Cheers.
Coach Ever.